Hello, everyone. It is Friday. And you know what? The sale is on. Let me turn this camera and I'll show you all the goodies that are on sale. Okay, so we've got a little bit of everything. Right here, we're saying air and weight. These are gigantic balls. Some of the stuff are 25%. Some of the stuff is 50%. We have the Hamilton Tweed. If you guys have been watching us, this was what I used to make Miro, our dog, a little dog jacket. It's a very, very nice yarn. Really enjoyed it. This is a wool that's going to be discontinued. Not all the colors, but some of the colors. So this is the Alpaca Mourinho worsted. So it's on sale right now at $12.75. We have cotton that is on sale. We have, oh, this is nice. This is the Haynes Creek Heathered. So this is air and weight. We've got all the Feisty fibers. We are not going to carry Feisty fibers anymore. So we have in worsted weight. And there is quantity enough that, you know, if you're thinking of a sweater or if you're thinking of either doing a fade in, this is all of the DK. So this one was worsted weight. This is all the DK weight into the Feisty fibers. We've got, this is, Malabrigo, rarely on sale with us, but right now, this is on sale. It's called worsted. So it's not the Rios. It's another, you know, all Malabrigo works that they have different ones. So this is called worsted. And we do have that right now on sale. And down here, it's called Riot. It's acrylic, but it's, as you're knitting it, it's all types of different colors. We have the Misty. We have the Cascade made the Willinging. That's a mouthful to say. And silk striping. So there's a lot of colors. We've got tons of colors of that. We have, you know, bits and ends and odds. This is Koigu that made a sock little crate. And yeah, it was $64. It's $24. We only have one of those. We have dollar yarn also. We have, oh, fingering weight over here. So this is fingering weight in the Feisty fibers. There's only 4 skeins left. So that left today very early. This is gathering yarn. It's, again, the weight of fingering. It knits up very, very nicely. This is, funny enough, what I'm using for the beard of all my gnomes. I'm using the almost white color. Perfect, because it's got a little bit of fuzziness that for beard gnome is perfect. If you guys watch some of the videos, the Lang Air, Leng and air, that it was striped. It was done into Shetland's wool, not this color obviously, but yeah, this is a lovely, lovely wool. All of the Croy sock are on sale. Also, all of the downtown of the Shibji. So the bottom portion here is the Shibji, and on top there's Croy over there in lots of colors. There's glitter stuff. There is the color crafters. These, oh, those make a completely a blanket, sorry, and it's called powder cake. And as the pattern is inside the label, you're unwinding it and the pattern's right there. And when you're done, you do have a baby blanket. So I sort of showed you a little bit of everything that's there. There is only one more of the Juniper Moon. This is 1,000 yarn. It's such a good buy. Same with this Shirley Bryan's, the cotton cake for the fingering weight. These are bamboo sock. There's only one left. These are the Wacky Saki. There's only 4 left. And yeah, that's about it. The rest, oh yeah, there's these guys. These guys are, you put battery in them and this lights up. Hi. No, Leslie's not here today. She'll be here tomorrow. Okay, bye. You too. So, a quick hello to a customer. So now we're going to talk pattern. I'm going to turn you again. This is one, I put that today. This is a lovely, it just came out. This is Max Cyr from Les Garçons. And he came out with a shawl. It's called Gradient Descent. And this is weaving, but as you're knitting. And because it's June and Pride Month, this is what I'm going to do. I won't do it in the fluo colors. So these are the colors that I picked. A little bit of, Feisty Fiber, Biscuit in the green, Leo and Roxy for the orange and the yellow. And I've started the pattern because I wanted to show it to you, that linen stitch. So when it's solid color, it's half linen. That's how he calls it. But when you are taking two colors, this is what it looks like. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So that's the way there's 19 stripes. So for me to end up with the purple down here, this is how we're doing it. So it's blue and indigo alone. Then it's going to be blue and, indigo and mauve. Then mauve alone. Then it's going to be mauve and red alone. And we're going to go this way, all the way back down to this one. So there's half of the two colors and then solid, half the two colors and then the solid. Just beautiful. So yeah, come if you want and join the class, and I'll be teaching you how to do this little baby. Okay. The that 1-800 please help me, I'm addicted to Gnome. Well, this is the Gnome wall, our year of the Gnome. So January, February, March, April, Janvier, Février, Mars, April, May, and June. Next month, the Gnome that's coming to us is going to be this guy. And I did put that class again online today because this is color work. It's just super, super long color work. So if you've never done color work, it could be a good introduction on trying how to do it. And at the end, you get one of those little gorgeous little guys. I want to talk to you. I'm going to put you in the holder. Yeah, this is sort of the back room now that it's more of the craft room. Let me turn you around. Hey, it works. So remember, I told you that I did sign up with, it's called Jimmy Bean. It's a store in the States, and they do have an affiliation with Sarah Shira. And there was only so many of those package, I'm assuming, or kit that you can buy. So there's going to be 6 addition to the Sarah Shira, family. And the way that it works, and honestly, I did not realize that, because when you're buying the kit of the next 6 months, it says shipping free and you're paying. And so my first mistake is I kind of forgot that it was in the US. So that got me there. And then you sort of close to the month of June, because that's when it started, you get an email saying, okay, well, how much do you want to pay? Do you want to pay like expedited shipping, international shipping? And it's like, so that means I'm going to pay for the next 6 months to get these things shipped to me. And when I read, when you're buying everything, that it gives you the pattern that you receive on email or as an email, and then they're providing everything for the month. So what I've said to them is like, well, I'm a kid at heart. I'm curious. First one, I knew that it was going to be this guy here, right? But so I said, yeah, send me the package because I want to see what it is. And so this is the box, got the box, and it's got Gnome under construction written on the side. So yes, I did, because I got the pattern and I've got so many yarn leftovers that I was able to make the gnome. So I did make that gnome. Look at this. He's got feet, he's got pom-poms. Yeah, he's just so cute. But so I did went ahead with scissors so it would be easier for me to open it. But I'll be able to share with you guys what's in these box. So for the first month, I got the pattern through the mail, through email, sorry. But in my box, I've got, it's a doodad of a gnome and a sticker. Cute, huh? And oh, thank you. She was saying that this gnome is just so adorable. I know. I put marble into this one, and yeah, it just sits. Too bad I don't have a table, but yeah, I'm getting very good at this stuffing and how to make them. And so in my box, and I can show you the picture afterwards because it's right in front of me. But this is for the beard because that they colored the beard. This was for his body, and this is all Madeline Tush wool. And this was the hat. So they're just giving you, this is for the nose and for the hands. So they're just giving you enough to make your gnome. And it's just, yeah, so nice, so soft. I've honestly never knitted with Madeline Tosh, so it's going to be a nice introduction. All the gnomes will come with that wool. So see the color, now that I know, like the color that I see on these pictures is what I'm going to receive, because I did not know if they were, it could have been a surprise on or what color they were choosing. You do get the stuffing and you get beans. So they're putting beans in there. Some of my gnome, one customer came and she was saying that she is using lizard litter because it's crushed walnut. And I did put that into this guy. So what I did is I took a tea bag and I filled it up with that lizard litter, and just enough, and I can, sew around. So it was kind of a, yeah, it was more sort of a circle. But what it does, it makes him firm and he stands very, very easily. So this was June, but I showed you that already. So this was the gnome of June with the tiny, tiny, tiny one. Okay. One thing I wanted to show you, there's a lady that came last week. She wanted to do a gnome. And when I'm teaching, like let's say I'm teaching socks, I'm going to teach socks with worsted weight because it's bigger wool, it's bigger needles, it goes faster, and you're learning. And after that, you can go to smaller, right? I don't have because he's at the other end and I don't want to make you wait for nothing. But this is the pattern of the January gnome, which could be about that size, maybe a bit smaller, but it's a small hat because you're using 225. And she was saying, I want to do it in worsted weight. So we did this guy in 3.5 because even if it's worsted weight, you want it to be tight. So all the stuffing and all the beads, because I do put plastic little beads in there, doesn't come out, right? So, and again, we all have leftover yarn. So what I did with this guy, and it's funny, he's too tall that I need to bring him down, but he's a lot bigger. I didn't measure him, but he's tall. But what I did is personalize it in the sense that because those guys are living here at the store, she was saying, oh, I want this body, but I'd like the fluffy beard because I think that's so cute, and I want a bigger nose. Because even the nose that we did for her was a bigger nose. It was kind of the shape of the feet in the sense that you can stuff it. So because she really wanted it, a big nugget. She wanted a big nose on the gnome. But that's the fun thing now is when I give classes on gnomes, you can totally personalize it, or yeah, get help about stuffing, or I'm getting very good at this. Okay, back to classes. We are into the Wildwood. The Remember, this yarn is Leslie's yarn. It knits up beautifully. Colors, this is called Little Bluff. Yeah, that's the name of it. There's so many names for yarn that I get confused, but that's Little Bluff. And I used yarns that I had at home for the other colors that it's just, yeah, it comes out nicely. The way that it's built is you are introducing like the pink, you're coming to a certain point, you're coming back, and then you're going with the green. So it's sort of a wrap and turn that happens with the pinkish. It's hard because I didn't sort of leave long enough for you to see, but beautiful. It's going to be, that's an Andrew Maury pattern, and yeah, coming along very nicely. It's quite of a fast knit, more so into the green and the pink portion, just because that it's just knitting, right? Because it gives the garter ridge over there. Did you see this guy? This guy's coming along nice. This is the Beauceron. This is mosaic stitch. If you guys have knitted one of the Night Shift or all of that collection of Andrew Maury, it's that one. I call it one picot stitch because you're knitting one, passing, knitting one, passing, and when you're coming back, you're knitting again the stitch that was knit prior. Comes out, I'm very, very happy about everything. This is going to sit more when it's going to be blocked. This is my little doodad just to remind me that's the front, but it's an easy pattern to know which one's the front, because the front of this is shorter than the back. The way that the pattern was designed, see how this sits super nicely at the top of the neck over here, and the top of the back, I should say, not the neck, but it's larger. So when you're doing your first ribbing at the beginning, then you're doing wrap and turn this way to make it longer and sits well on your shoulder. Well, I think that's it for this week. Anyway, come enjoy the yarn, the sale. I know Leslie is going to put more onto the website. So if you don't have a chance to come to the store, please, visit the website and see what do you like. And if not, on that note, wishing you a very good weekend and happy Father's Day. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye, guys.